Okay. And so the first two reacts I did today are going to be posted tomorrow. Uh, this one is going up right after I react to it. And I've been meaning to react to this. Um, I have been warned about the contents. Um, Vesper is honestly someone that I have looked up to and has seen as kind of a role model. That's why I disagree with one of the lines of her more recent songs. That yes, I do. I see her as kind of a role model, in certain ways. Uh, I will fully acknowledge that she is not perfect. None of us are. It's part of what makes us human. And but I've also been told that this is something very special. Um, that this is something that needs to be treated carefully. And so we're going to try to do that. We're going to try to do it without taking up too much time because I've got about 50 minutes before I got to be out the door and go to work. So we're going to try to knock this out. We're going to try not to rush through it, and but we're going to try not to take up too much time. And this is Shut by Vesper Unfiltered. Let me double check. That is good. Awesome. And let's get started.
I learned young not to wait for someone coming back.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be hitting the feels, seeing the child welfare is that is. I can't tell you how many horror stories I've heard about uh, kids being in the system. Um, so it's like, yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. All right.
I learned to make do with whatever I had. I learned to stop asking. I learned to close the door. I learned the safest place was needing nothing more.
Yeah, we're hitting the feels. Okay. About us. I fortunately did not have to deal with going through the system. Um, Granted, and I came from a more abusive household, but going through the system, have to go from house to house. That that's not something I had to deal with. Um, Having those friend having to deal with trying to make friends and suddenly next thing you know they're gone. They disappear, whether it's because you had to move somewhere else or because suddenly they just stop being friends and that social if I can English, thank goodness. Uh, Ostracization. I am butchering the word, and I I'm gonna leave it alone at that. But that is something I unfortunately do understand all too well.
I met good people. So I keep the room clean. I keep the lights low. I keep my hands busy. I do not let anyone know. I can laugh at the table. I can answer the phone. But when the night gets quiet, I go home alone.
Yeah, that's Vesper hit me right in the feel. I was trying to make it a real bad day for rain. And, uh, unfortunately, these are things that honestly, yeah, I can connect with and understand. And that being with a group and not really feeling like you belong, not being so used to being the odd one out, the black sheep, ain't that y- when you start getting with a group and you start waiting for that other shoe to drop, and it's just, it doesn't feel right. And that's honestly something I do understand. And so I know that's something that Vesper has tried. And behind the scenes, trying to encourage and I am choking it back. Uh, no, it is something that, goodness, these are topics that I can honestly understand.
I gave people my trust in careful little parts. They said they would stay, then they pulled apart. I gave them every chance, show them where I live. They needed something I could never give. Do not ask me to soften. Do not tell me I am safe. I have heard those words before. They never stayed. I do not need saving. I do not need your plan. I do not know how to reach for somebody's hand. So I keep the room clean. I keep the lights low. I keep my hands busy. I do not let anyone know. I can give him my time. I can give him my name. But I do not know what to do with someone who stays.
Yeah, that one's hitting the feels. Okay. Whew. Oh, goodness. Whew. Yeah, feeling that in my chest right now. Okay. uh, already turned out what 3.5 minute video. Oh, into almost 11. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those are absolutely topics that I understand, and I couldn't tell you no. It's probably been 4 or 5 times over the last 12 years that I have attempted to connect with someone and tried having something beyond or potentially beyond or grow beyond friendship and have things go horribly wrong even when I don't say how I'd actually feel on and just I don't I try to respect all the boundaries. I try to toe the line, and every time things just they don't go well. Uh, and it really makes you want to give up and quit. And it, when friends seem like something that's temporary, it, it makes you wonder: is anyone actually going to stick around? That's, no, these are absolutely topics that I honestly understand. And honestly, it makes me feel a little bit worse about when I had gone and unfollowed Vesper for a bit when she was going off the deep end a little bit. And, and it absolutely makes me understand why Verdant got as upset as she did with me. Because honestly, it makes me feel like, yeah, no, I absolutely deserve that. Yeah, it's honestly, Vesper, I am sorry. Yeah, I'm at a little bit of a loss for words right now. But yeah, Vesper, if you are watching this, I am sorry if I have hurt you. I am thankful for the things that you have done behind the scenes to try to help me, to try to make me feel more included. And no, I will not stop saying that, yes, I see you as a mentor. I see you as someone to look up to. And that you have been a role model for how to genuinely try to be more positive. See, I'm looking forward to seeing more of what you put out because you do some incredible work. Um, but absolutely, whoever's watching this, go give her a follow. Go give her a like. I'm gonna leave link to the S in the description, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your day.